think you're doing well, I hope. We're going to get into a Pisces reading today. So you could be a Pisces rising, a Pisces moon, or a Pisces sun. Okay? If you want to follow this in terms of relationship, you can look at it in that way if you have a Pisces Venus. And maybe ladies, if you have a Pisces Jupiter. Okay? I will answer a few free questions at the end of the video. Hi, everybody coming in. Hi, Jay. Good to see you. Hi, Natural Mystic. Jessica Ortiz. Look at this. My chat is finally fixed. I just don't get it. It happened yesterday. Randomly. Just fixed itself. It was like it was in the universe's hands the whole time anyways. Jay, I am well. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm going to try to accomplish at least 2 signs today. So I'll be doing Pisces and Virgo today. We're going to start with Pisces. Holy Spirit, please guide and direct me for the zodiac sign of Pisces. I want to pull cards and know what's happening with Pisces and what Pisces needs to know to get through something that may be obstacles or difficulties, and find the proper guidance for relationship and for money and for health. All right. This is your 1-7. Oh, that's really awesome, Mia. All right, let's just keep pulling them all and then I'll get to it. I'll explain anything that comes up later. All right, so this one popped up upright. So that one's kind of a little bit louder than the others, you know? It's like I'm pretty obvious. I'm right here. And we're going to talk about that one for a moment. It's judgment, and it does have something to do with karma, your karma from the past. But it also means I'm bringing something up from the past. We have something that is going to be brought back to life. We have something that's destined for you. It's on your path, and it's not too late. Bottom of the deck right here, we have dreams. You might have been having a lot of revealing dreams lately. Maybe some strange dreams. Maybe dreams of you and your partner. Maybe, I said no. Maybe dreams of you and family. But this says that your dreams always tell you something very, very important. And it may even be linked to astral travel. But something else you should know is you have a lot of deep karma with ancestors. which happens, you see that a lot with Mula Nakshatra and Magha Nakshatra. So I feel like there's just a lot coming up and it's linked. You might be dealing with some ancestral land right now, trying to acquire land or dealing with karmas from the land. You might be dealing with your ancestors in some way. But there's some karmas they want you to finish for them because they live through you. You are their rebirth. You are how they come back to life. So your ancestors are living through you and those karmas are traveling with you. We also have the distance between us is killing me and the Magician down here at the bottom. I did see the Virgo Eight of Pentacles. So overall, underall, I see that you try really, really hard to always begin again. And it feels like it's always out of your reach. We have 69, night and day. And we have I need some space. Distance, space. You guys, if you're in a connection with someone, it feels very different. You feel very, very, and I mean this with every aspect, different from the man or woman you love. You feel like you have a different set of beliefs. You feel like you have a different set of priorities. You feel like you guys look very different. And again, they feel like they're always out of your reach. You almost have them and then they're gone. I think you've accepted letting this go because you feel like you can never really get your handle on this relationship. I do feel you've kind of given up. With this card, I definitely get the feeling of sun and moon and judgment. And it's night and day, like every night and every day. This is my life. Every night and every day, this is what I go through. And every night I dream of you and every day I try. So there's this great effort. We have the Book of Secrets. Divine Masculine. For the ladies, you may have Jupiter in Pisces or Scorpio. For the men, you may have Venus in Jupiter. I'm sorry, you may have Venus in Scorpio or Pisces. Either way, male or female, there is a karmic connection in Pisces or Scorpio. And maybe even Virgo. There's a connection to your lover because of it. And that could fall in the 7th house. If there's no planetary alignment, it could just fall there. But, okay, let's see. We have the Page of Swords and the Eight of Cups. You're walking away. Soul ties. Pisces, you just need some space. I think you're let down so often, and you're giving it up. You might have Ketu combined with your Venus or Jupiter. Maybe it's in your D9 Navamsha. The biggest message right now is you are separated from someone that you knew in a past life, and you're separated from someone that you're supposed to be with. This is your divine partner, your divine masculine, and you guys have a great, beautiful connection. Now this person is going to continue to reach out to you. Page of Swords. These aren't big, grand gestures, but it's effort. It's steps. And as you 8 of Cups this and try to leave, this person will pursue because they're tied to you karmically, because this is part of your fate. Underneath the Magician, you have the Star. Oops. And the Wheel of Fortune. Look at that, 2 of Cups. Right underneath. Ultimately, Pisces, you will be blessed with this relationship and this union. This kind of feels like magic. As soon as you walk away and you've kind of given up on trying to chase or attain this connection, that's when the universe steps in and says, aha, there's the magic word. The magic word of letting go. Well, that's more than one word, but just the magic in it is letting go. And they're saying, that's what we wanted you to do. That was the lesson. Because as soon as you figure out you want this thing so much and you chase it, I want this relationship, I want this relationship. I want this relationship more than anybody else. I want this relationship so bad. I want this, I want this, I want this. As soon as you're out there, I want this so bad, you're like that girl chasing the train. And she's never going to catch that train. She can always catch up to the train when it stops, but she can't get on. So there's this karma for you to go into the esoteric, the secrets of the universe. which is the secrets of astrology. And you are meant to look into the secrets of astrology. To learn how to work with your nakshatras, your karmas, how to complete them, and how to get through some of those obstacles. Because your ancestors want to give you your dreams, your wishes. The ancestors are saying, you owe it to her. She deserves it, or he deserves it. You owe it to this person. We have done our karmas. Give this person the wealth. Give this person the love. Give this person what they seek for all of us, so we can be at peace. And then you've got Ketu or Saturn saying, I will, but the lesson must be learned first. I think the most important thing to take from this is you are going to get what you want in this connection after you let go. And that sounds very contradictory in today's world of manifestation. Because in that world, in the magician's world, it's what you think about, you bring about. It's where your focus goes, miracles grow, right? And where your intention goes, that's where everything grows. So there's some contradictory night or day where it's like, but I'm trying to focus on this. I'm trying to attain this. I'm working very hard, Page of Swords, at ideas. Things I can do to turn this around. Maybe writing things down, maybe doing rituals every week. What the cards are saying is, look to the sky, look to the stars, look to astrology. They're recommending that you look to astrology more than you look to cards. Because in the planets lie the answers. And right now we have Mars, Ketu, Rahu, Venus, Jupiter, and Saturn. Look to your astrology and see what you can do to change the situation. I know this sounds crazy, but as soon as you walk away from this person, that's when everything is going to kind of fall into place. The alignment between you and this person is destined. You have a deep soul connection to the person you want to pursue and to the person you're having problems with right now. You guys knew each other in a past life. and you're fulfilling some kind of karmas in this one. Your masculine energy here keeps a lot of secrets from you, but secretly, they want to reunite with you. Secretly, you're what they desire. Secretly, you're what they're manifesting. They're what they're working on. Secretly, they're thinking of a way to get back in your good graces and back into your life. You are definitely open to communication, but a big part of you doesn't even want that. You're so disappointed in the distance in this relationship that you don't even want it anymore. Because you're saying, if this is all we have, if this is all I can get from this relationship, a little communication, a couple secret visits, heartache, missing you, always thinking about you. If that's all I can get, then I don't want to feel anything for this person anymore. And so you're telling the universe, forget it. Don't worry about it. I'm not even interested anymore. You can keep that soul tie. You can keep that relationship. You can have it. I don't want it, and I don't even want the distance. I don't want it at all. And I know that sounds strange, but Ketu wants you to look at the art of letting go. The art of walking away from someone that you love so much and seeking yourself. And believe it or not, Wheel of Fortune, that's when it falls together. The magic in your relationship is all about letting go. What were some of the karmic lessons you had to learn? Let's just say, what were the karmas in your connection? What were the karmas? The karmas were isolation. I'm so lonely, but I just want to be left alone. I don't think you realized your karma was to be alone for a little while, to find yourself. And I am thinking of that song by Selena Gomez, I had to lose you to love me. I don't know if that's the name of her song, but she has that phrase in that song. The one where she's like, to love, 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 to love, love me. To love, 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 to love, love me. I had to lose you to find me. I don't know, you guys have to find her song. But that's the karma. I had to lose you to love me. And I had to feel this loneliness. I had to feel the isolation and the sting which makes a lot of sense because you're a Pisces. The karmas of Pisces is always wanting to isolate. The karmas of Pisces is letting go because you're the last zodiac sign. And your 12th house is the last house of the wheel in astrology. You're the last. You're the final frontier. This also may hurt a little bit to hear, but I think some of the karmas was watching your person get into other relationships. But again, part of your karma was you were going to be the last relationship for that person. But that person had other karmas in other relationships. We do have Virgo in here. And Scorpio. These are the Dashtana houses. 6, 8, and 12. They're the dark houses. They're the difficult, painful, hard houses. And whatever you've gone through, Pisces, has been, it's taken its toll on you for sure. And this is where you need some time out. You need space from this person and from life in general because it's just wiped you out. You're never going to lose contact with this soulmate. They're always going to stay in touch with you. We have down here, it feels like I'm slowly losing you, fading. And for a lot of the moments, that's how you feel. You feel like you are slowly losing this man or woman, that the relationship is just fading. And before you know it, you're not going to have anything. Again, these are your karmas. Underneath this is, underneath this is abundance. And I'm waiting for the right time to be transparent with you. I want to talk to you, but I'm afraid. So now we're waiting for timing. Everything you want, honestly, is I want to be in union with this person. And you know what? As soon as you are in union, man, that abundance is going to flow. Abundance of love, happiness, finances. The floodgates will open. Your desires, your wishes, your money, everything's going to kind of open when you do get into this relationship. So why did karma have you sitting here struggling for so long? Why does karma want you to experience this, Pisces? What debts are you paying off? What karmic debts? What's going on? What are we dealing with? It's okay to start the F over if you have to. That's what comes out. Stick with the people who pull the magic out of you, not the madness. Mula Nakshatra. Your whole karma was starting over. Your whole karma was getting nothing and then rebuilding. And then getting nothing and rebuilding. Again, the karmas for Pisces right now is to let go. I had to let go. That's what this is. I had to let go. I had to let go to love me. I had to let go to get my abundance and my joy. Why? Why would I have to let go? Why can't I just be blessed? Why can't I just enjoy things and not be hurt? Why can't I just have a happy, fulfilling life? I want you guys to ask those questions, like, honestly, and you already know the answer. Big question, why can't I just have what I want without obstacle? What answer comes to your mind? Why can't I just have it all? Why can't I just have this man or this woman and my abundance? Why can't I just have that? That's not balance. That's not judgment. That's not karma. That's not, everybody has karma. You can't just have that because the universe doesn't work that way. Our little human minds like to pretend that that's what can happen. And it can. It will happen after the karmas are completed. A lot of people talk about their success, right? All of their little successful, inspirational videos. Do this, do that. That's the recipe for success. All you have to do is simple as this, this, and that, and then you've got success. They're forgetting one very big, painful truth. Before they got their success, they went through a substantial amount of karma. In family, in love, or in career, they went through karma. But a lot of them don't realize that because they don't study astrology. But if they did, they would be telling you, get through your karma first so you can get to the good stuff. You have to suffer first before you can engage in prosperity and abundance and glory. Now, you will meet some people that have the vice versa. You will meet some people that get abundance early on in life. They get prosperity, they get the marriage, they get the family, they get the house, the car, the life, the job, and they're just booming with success. But I promise you, you don't want to be one of those early successful people. You don't want to be an early success. Excuse my snoring dog. Because you're going to lose it all. Whoever gets their success early tends to lose it later in life. They go through a bankruptcy, or they go through defame. Those are the karmas. I've been reading Britney Spears' book, so I just want to kind of bring that up. Look at Britney Spears' young life. She had her fair amount of karmas. It was very even. She had riches, fame, and success. Young. Very young. But she also dealt with sexual abuse. She dealt with relationship scandals. She dealt with family abuse. She lost herself to gain the wealth. That was very young. But she had the wealth. And then she lost a lot of that. She lost a lot of her fame. She definitely lost a lot of money, not completely, but to where she was sending Kevin Federline over $40,000 a month for years. It was a great deal of wealth. And so it was just draining. It was draining her. And then she found love, and then that didn't even work out. Well, a lot of her karmas were getting burned. And now I have a great feeling that she's going to get wealth again. But what goes hand in hand with her wealth from this book and the fame that she's getting from being all over social media right now is her health is declining. Her mental health, her physical health, her beauty, those things are declining. And so she has this 50-50 kind of thing going on for her. If you want fame and money, you're going to suffer in relationships, be it love or family. And I have a feeling if she would just let Ketu rule her and just not care, just emotionally, mentally, not care for fame, not search for the limelight, not go on social media, just turn it off, delete it, whatever. If she just wouldn't, then I bet you money and relationships would prosper. But her karmas, are just, you've got to not want this. And I feel that's the truth for Brittany. She might have some strong Pisces in her chart. I've never looked at Brittany's chart per Vedic sidereal. But Pisces karma definitely deals with loss. And Pisces, honestly, Venus is exalted there. But great songwriters, great poets, musically inclined people can be seen there with Pisces. Beauty of the arts, you know, talent. Anyways, I don't know. I haven't seen her chart. But I do feel if she would just not seek fame and not seek the limelight and not seek social media, if she would just hide, isolate, be left alone, that a lot of her dreams would come true. Relationship would prosper. Relationships with the children would prosper. Financials would prosper. It's like the more mysterious you are, the more people want to know, the more people, you know, the more the universe wants to give. There is the art of mysterious, secretive energy here for Pisces. And that's why we have Book of Secrets and the Page of Swords. Your life is meant to be somewhat of a secret. Maybe you already feel this way. Maybe you're like, Steph, that's my life. I am a mystery. I am in secret, you know, and I still struggle. Well, the key, the trick here from the Magician is to not desire what it is you seek. I know that's really hard, and that's why it's difficult. That's why Saturn's there. That's why Ketu's there, because it sucks and it's hard. To master the art of I don't give an F, I don't really want it, is very difficult because secretly you do want it. Secretly you do want this relationship. Secretly you do, you know, want, quote unquote, that fame, that love. Secretly you do want that. So how can you train yourself to not want that? That's the art. That's the difficult journey here. And it's just training your mind to say, I don't care. I don't care. And that's why you're going through the karmas, to learn to not care so much about this relationship or the money, perhaps, for some of you. Underneath dreams, yeah, it's money too. Money too for Pisces. The secret is to not care so much about the money and to get a fresh perspective. Because you're on the spiritual plane. You're Pisces. You're ready to go into the spiritual rebirth. You're not here to hang on to stuff, hang on to great wealth, hang on to relationships, hang on to stuff. You're here to let go of it all and show people the art of letting go, the art of not giving an F. So that's what your mission is right now, and probably what it's been for a while. And this is going to be like night and day for you, because you've had all these secret desires and wants for so long. To let go of this person is like, why? That I have to start all over? I have to meet somebody new? I have to, be single for however long, date again? That sucks. I don't want to do that. I don't want to start the F over. But it's like, it's okay to start the F over. Like, you need to learn to start the F over. And you're like, I've been starting the F over my whole life. Well, keep doing it. You have to master the art of starting the F over. You can't just fumble into it, get thrown into it, get shoved into it, get forced into it. You can't just deal with it. You can't just roll with the punches. I'm just going with the flow. I'm just being shoved into this isolation again, shoved into letting go again. I'm being forced to let go of this person again. I'm being shoved into the area I don't want to be into again. It's like all that is forceful. Anyone can deal with loss if they're forced, because they have no other choice. But what if you have a choice? And that's kind of what the universe was wanting to teach you, is you have a choice. You can hang on for dear life to this connection, or you can just let it go. They're going to keep calling you. They're going to keep texting. They're going to keep wanting to see you because they're soul tied to you. They're your DM. They love you. They want to be in connection with you. They're going to keep pursuing that. You're never going to lose contact with this person. But it will be a carousel. And by the carousel, I mean push-pull. A carousel, if I want you so much and then you pull away, or I lose you, or something happens. The carousel, if I run, then you come towards me, and then I turn around and I grab you, and then you're running it from me again. That carousel. And how many times have you guys been through that? The truth is, this whole time, the distance has been killing you. The space, the isolation. Look, it slowly feels like I'm losing you, fading. The truth is, this relationship has been fading. And every time it completely ends, it gets reborn again. You guys literally go through this cycle of fading, then loss and rebirth. Slowly losing contact. Slowly suffering in the distance. It's the agony. It goes to little communication, to no communication. And then it goes to they're calling and texting again. Or you are. Then it goes into, how have you been? Long time no see. Miss you. We should get together. Good to talk to you, and then it goes through this cycle of talking to each other pretty often. Maybe every day, maybe every other day. You and him are just chatting it up, or you and her, whatever. And then it goes to the stalemate. Who's going to take further action? And there you are waiting for them to take action. Tell me you want me. Tell me you want this relationship. Initiate. Because they're the masculine. Initiate this relationship. Tell me you want it. And so you go through this cycle of wanting and wanting and wanting. Waiting and wanting, waiting and wanting. Lying in expectation. During that time, you might be called every day, multiple times. You might be seeing them throughout the week. There may be intimacy. And all the while you're saying initiate in your mind. And then you'll start to notice, here comes the cycle again, the fading. There goes the distance again. There goes you went from talking multiple times a day to maybe once a day to maybe once every few days. So now they don't even call you on their day off. They call you when they're between a break maybe, or they'll call you on their way home. But it's not like you're a priority. But it's strange because you always make them a priority. You could be cooking dinner, juggling, on the phone with a bank, multitasking. Kids in one hand, phone in the other, this and the other. And they call, and you drop everything. Example, it doesn't have to be literal, but metaphorical. The dinner burns. The kids are crying. You walk to another room to hear them quietly. You hang up on who you really needed to speak to, metaphorically. And you go off into a silent, quiet space to hear your person. Who is only calling you from, say, their break or on their way home, in between their life. And this example is, I drop everything for you. Let's just keep it there. I drop everything for you. I make you a priority. And the stark difference is night and day. You don't make me your priority. Because it's not 50-50 here. It's not. It is in a sense. It's like stark differences. What you do for them, they in no way do for you. So that metaphor is perfect. Whenever they're in pursuit and ready to make it stick with you, you're ready to drop the world, waiting for that answer, waiting for the words I love you, waiting for the words I miss you, waiting for the words, I want to be with you. Let's be together. Let's move in together. Let's do this. Like you're waiting for those words. You're expecting them almost. You're thinking, I'm putting in all the work. That Two of Cups is going to come to me. So in a sense, you are expecting it. Only to get disappointed. Because Pisces, what you're going through is the karma. Judgment. And the message here, a lot of it, is every time you get to that place where you don't give an F anymore, that's in the distance. That's only in the separation. That's when they're not calling you anymore. And the cards are saying, take notice that the only time you're like, F you, I'm done, I'm walking away, is when they've already walked away. That's when you don't care anymore. When they don't care anymore, you don't care anymore. When they start to show interest and care, oh, I care again. So you're not leading, you're following. You're following, Pisces, because when they reach back out, Page of Swords, and it's been over, and you're already emotionally detached because they hurt you, then boom, you start over here again, judgment. And the cycle of playing games, it goes all through again. And this is the vicious cycle. You are stuck in a hurricane, a vortex of some sort. It's like when the ocean has those tides or those currents that are like a circle, like the bottom of a waterfall. I don't know, it just keeps spinning. And you can drown in that kind of a scenario. And you guys just keep spinning. This is a freaking madhouse. This is terrible. It's a wheel. It's the water wheel. And here we go again. It's like up, out of the water wheel, out of the water, boom, back into the water, and then in through the water, and then up out of the water, and up at the top, away from the water, then boom, down into the water. You're being thrashed around in this cycle. And the universe is like, listen, I'm not trying to kill you here. I'm just trying to help you master the art of letting go. And until you master it, we're going to keep going through this freaking wheel, the water wheel. And I will say, even in this picture, it kind of looks like a watery wheel of some sort. See how it pulls up, this wave? And it goes over the train and probably back under. And then again. And notice she's sitting on the ocean on a suitcase. And she's saying, wait for me. Wait. I'm ready to go with you. Your arms stretched out. Total Pisces, right? Just in the water, stretched out, wait. You don't want to be abandoned. You don't want to be left behind. You don't want to be isolated. Wait. I want to jump on this train. I want to go with my love. And then it's right out of reach. And maybe in return, you've had a lot of abundance. Maybe in return, financially, you've been pretty blessed. But just not in this department, you know? I don't know. What I'm here to tell you is, as your reader, if you want to break that cycle, the art of letting go is needed. And you can't just be forced into it, shoved into it. You can't just say, I have to deal with it. I have no other choice. You kind of have to choose this. It needs to be your choice. And what does that Page of Swords want to teach you? Please show me the Page of Swords through the cards. Aha. What am I grateful for right now? What am I grateful for right now? So don't focus on the loss. Oh my God, like that's the biggest Pisces message ever. Because Pisces has to freaking deal with loss so often. What are you grateful for today, right now, always? What do you have to be grateful for? Count your gains, not your losses. Focus on your gains, not the man that you just lost or the woman that you just lost. 55 minutes and 55 seconds when I said that. What are you grateful for? Adopt an abundance mindset. Pisces, gratitude is the antidote for all your problems. It is impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. That's like the biggest message for you, and I'm going to repeat it. Pisces, it's impossible to be fearful and grateful at the same time. Gratitude will improve your health, open up your heart, and changes of your state of being and state of mind. The universal law of attraction says, and it is a law, that we attract into our lives that which we are focused. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, and think of 3 things which you are grateful today. Let's do it together as a group act. Close your eyes, put your hand on your heart, think about 3 things that you're grateful for today. All right, now that you've taken the time to think of that, notice the abundance that grew within you just in that short amount of time. Because I know you could feel it. I know you can feel that peace. I know you could feel the joy. And that's what you just felt. Peace and joy. Because you stopped focusing on the loss. No more focusing on the lack. Not enough. Not enough time, not enough money, not enough for this person. Loneliness, isolation, I'm all by myself, this is hard. Don't focus on that. What are you grateful for? That's all you need to be focused on. If you're focused on everything you keep having and not what you're losing, you're not worried about what you're losing. Because it doesn't mean anything to you. It's just a moment in time. The money that went out the door, just a moment in time. The time spent on that situation, just a moment. The relationship that we're losing here, just grateful for the experience. There's more love around the corner. There's more love in front of me. That was just something that I got to enjoy. I know this is stupid, but Spirit's putting it in my mind. Whenever you get an ice cream cone, I know this is childish, but hey. You get an ice cream cone and it's big and beautiful and covered in sprinkles or cherry dip, which is my favorite, or butterscotch dip. Um, and it's so pretty. You hate to eat it, but you've got to eat it because it melts fast. And you eat it. You don't look at your hand and go, oh my God, my ice cream's gone. I don't have it anymore. Life is going to suck without this ice cream. It's going to suck. I have to be without this ice cream. I can't take it with me. You know, if we sat there and cried about losing our ice cream, or were stressed out or overthinking about our ice cream being gone, that's pretty miserable, and we won't even enjoy the fact that we had ice cream. You know, and if we keep stuffing ourselves with ice cream, that would not be a good thing. But what we do is we're like, that was a delicious ice cream. I had fun going out and having this ice cream. That's my favorite ice cream. I'm so glad we got to go out and enjoy this. And I can't wait till we come out again and have ice cream again. And you look forward to that next ice cream outing. And you tell your family, next time we'll come back. We'll either order the same ice cream if we love it so much, or we'll try something new. And that's what we do. We don't look at our empty plate. We don't look at our empty hand with no ice cream. And so Spirit wants you to kind of look at love and life and money in the same way. It's like, man, it was super enjoyable that I had, say, $25,000. That was amazing. We got to go here. We got to go travel here. We got to enjoy all of this. That was awesome. Yeah, now I don't have $25,000. I'm going to work on creating more, right? I'm just going to work on the next 25,000. I'm not going to mourn the loss that my bank account had 25,000 in there. Now it's at zero. It's at zero. And you keep opening your account and looking at the zero. And you're like, gosh, dang it. I miss when my account had 25,000. Now it's at zero. So anyways, that would be stupid of us, right? We all know common sense. We're not going to be doing that. Hopefully, Pisces, you're not doing that. Hopefully Pisces has learned we're going to let go gracefully of the ice cream and of the money and of the relationships. And it's much more emotional, right, in relationships, because we want to hang on to relationships forever. But Pisces learns the art of letting go, because why? People die. People change. People come, people go. A lot of times we build up this ideal that relationships look like this forever and they don't change. But the truth is they do change. Even in relationships that are like 58 years of marriage, 60 years of marriage, whatever, they change. The dynamics change. It goes from maybe sleeping together in the same bed to having your own room. It goes from making love 3 times a week to maybe once a year to maybe not anymore. It turns from love sometimes to a friendship, you know? Sometimes people divorce, sometimes, you know, it's just like love, believe me, even the good relationships have developed and changed. Some of your best grandparent relationships, they're no longer madly in love like they were in their 20s. After 60 years, they're each other's best friend. But they have no jealousy. They have no control over them. They're ready to give them to God if God takes them home. See, those marriages are like, I'm ready to release this partner. I'm no longer hanging on to this partner. We're just living life together simultaneously. I'm not attached to him and he's not attached to me. And sometimes that's how it evolves. Sometimes, you know, people are fortunate. Again, people that are more fortunate are the ones that have trouble early on, and then it gets good. The people that suffer in love early and they have a problematic relationship in the beginning, kind of, where it's like breakups, makeups, distance, separation. We were together, then we broke up in college, and then we get back together in our 40s. You know, some of those are the best relationships you could ever have. Yeah, even like the Notebook. Together as young teens, then they had a breakup for a few years. Separation, isolation. You know, I had to lose you to love me. And then back together. One of the best relationships in movies. It's a movie, but still, you know, it's out there. And so, believe me, guys, a lot of people are blessed to have problems in the beginning, and they're blessed in the end. And some people that are blessed in the beginning have problems in the end. That is the law of the universe, and I've seen it time and time again. And problems come in different arenas. Problems could be money problems. Problems could be death, losing family members problems. Problems could be health problems. Problems could be not getting along, argumentative problems. There's always Saturn. There's always Ketu. There's always problems. There's always Mars. There's going to be problems in the chart. But again, the karma in which you're born under via astrology, via your birth chart, will show you, are you going to go through and endure problems in the beginning of these things or in the end? And I can almost guarantee you, whoever's watching me is in problems. So whether you're at the end of your connection or the beginning, you know what I'm talking about. But if you've never experienced joy, happiness, and abundance, it's coming. But again, it's not just handed to you like, here, oh, I saw that you never enjoyed anything in life. Oh, silly me, silly universe. Let me change that for you right now. Bippity, boppity, boo. Okay, now you're blessed. It's not how the universe works. Again, karmas are everything. Everything we do has a reaction. This life, past life, all these lives. So you're going to pay for them. Even if you don't remember, you're going to pay for them. And the advice here today is be grateful. And it's okay to start over. And it's just reminding you, just do it. It's okay. Did you F up? Did somebody else F up in this connection? In your job, in your career? Did you F up? Start over. Wow, what a thought. Did things fall apart with your business, with your career, with your relationship, with work, with whatever? Oh my God, start over. Every day isn't a new beginning. Every moment is. Deep AF, I know, right? Quit holding on to mistakes, to losses. Just start over. It says start the F over and be happy. Whew, what a message. Anyways, why did you have to go through this, Pisces? What was your karmas? Why did Pisces have to go through this? Show me this past life karmas and what we're burning. Oh my gosh, Chamunda. She is so scary. She's one of the most frightening goddesses of the versions of Kali. I mean, she is truly, truly a frightening, demonic, scary, witchy, evil, like, oh my God, I'm terrified. She's one of the most difficult lessons to have. So for the Pisces I'm reading, you may very well have had one of the most difficult karmic chapters of lives in this particular life. Okay. The card that comes out is Guna Tantrika. Let's see what's going on. The Divine Mother manifests the cure for Pisces when Pisces feels overwhelmed or confused. When Pisces feels like they're falling apart, and when Pisces feels like they're locked into this cycle of stagnation. She is the superior medicine. Even when you may not be sure what is needed to bring yourselves back into balance again, She holds the answers. So tune into your heart, and there you will find her sacred prescription. Trust your inner guiding sense of what to do next and what not to do next. Trust that a better order is being established. Excuse my dog again. So this Wheel of Fortune is the new order. You are being given an opportunity and a chance, Page of Swords, baby steps into a new beginning, a new order where you're going to be all right starting over, where you're going to be all right letting them go in the distance and getting some space, where you're not going to panic. You're not going to feel like, oh my God, the world is ending. I'm losing my business. I'm losing my mind. I'm losing my footing. I'm losing my stability. Oh my God, money isn't exactly where I want it to be right now. I'm going to freak out. No, that's wrong. That's what karma's trying to teach you to let go of. Oh my God, my relationship's over. I'm accepting another loss. I'm accepting defeat in my relationship. I love this man or woman. I've been in it for so long, and now here I go again, having to let them go, having to lose them, having to say goodbye. And Spirit's like, why is that a problem? And you're like, because I want to hang on to this. I've worked so hard. I've earned first house through the 12th house. I've earned so much. I have so much history. I don't want to let that go. And Spirit's like, but you must, because we're going into the first house now. We're done. We're ending. Pisces is about endings. This is finished. It doesn't mean that it can't be reborn again in a different way, but we're starting again. Are you ready to let go? And Pisces is either going to say, yeah, I'm ready to let go. Let's go see what the first house wants to bring us again. Or Pisces is going to say, F you, F the universe, F all of this. I'm miserable again. And again, you're forcing me into a corner, kicking and screaming against my will. I don't want to go in the first house, but hey, I have to. So let's go. And the universe is like, guess what, Pisces? We're going to do this all over again. We are. We're going to go through the first all the way to the 12th in this connection or in this business or in this whatever. We're going to go through the whole cycle again. And let's see, maybe next time, maybe you'll be okay letting it go and starting over. We'll see. And that's what's been going on. So Pisces, you are reaching the end. 8 of Cups. Wheel of Fortune. You're facing the end again. The distance is here. The isolation is here. That feels like I'm losing you is right here. What are you going to do? Well, you might be a little lost in my reading, but the advice was, what are you grateful for? As you go through this loss in the transition into the first house, say thank you. Give gratitude. Hold your heart and just feel it. You don't have to say it, just feel it. Thank you for every kiss that I got from him. Thank you for every laugh that we shared. Thank you for every cuddle. Thank you for every moment. Thank you for every phone call. Thank you for every visit. Thank you for every moment. It was beautiful. Thank you for being able to create life with this man or this woman. Thank you for the love and the lust that was there. Thank you for the satin sheets. Thank you. You know, this has been great, and I hate to let it go. It's been great though. I'm going to miss it. But big breath, take it. It's like going underwater, and Pisces is the watery sign that has to go deep underwater. And this is because you have to hold your breath and embrace the plunge into the depths of emotions, which is grief, loss, pain, anguish, difficulty, endurance, hardships, right? Pisces has got to take that big breath and plunge deep in the water. And that's what you're learning as Pisces. This is your karmas. So take a breath and plunge deep, because we're going to do a loss. And the best advice is just to be grateful. Go into that water saying, this has been wonderful. And think of all those happy things, but don't obsess about them. Don't think about them to the point where you start crying and hating life again because it's gone. Just think of them into the sense of those were great. They were great. And let go. It's that they were great, and let go. That ice cream was great, and let go. Remember the ice cream. The ice cream may stick out to you in this reading. Imagine yourself going out with your family to ice cream, eating it, and then going to do something fun like going to the movies. Or going home to get comfy in bed. Okay? Think of it as the ice cream. Oh, that was good. Can't wait till we do it again. You know what? Because love is crazy. You might love this man today or love this woman today, and tomorrow you may love another man or another woman, and you have to be okay with that. And I think once you think of it under those terms, it's easier. It's like, oh, I don't have to let go of love in general. I'm putting all my eggs in one basket. I'm saying that I'm only going to love anyone like this once, and this is it. And now I'm losing them, and it's the worst thing in the world. For some people, yeah, that's true, especially if you're older. It may be the love of your life. But for the older people, losing the love of your life is like the end of life. Eventually, you're going to lose the love of your life. Either you're going to die or they're going to die. But it will be lost. And you can only, as an older person, look forward to the rebirth, judgment, of a reincarnation with your honey bunny. And that's letting go. And it's looking forward to meeting God. It's looking forward to going into the next sector of life. It's looking forward to, I'm going to release this earthly life and see what's after this. And going in love. You know, not being afraid to let go, just knowing it's inevitable. And so I think that's what older people learn. So, you know, it's hard to let go of that person, but when an older person is in the right state of mind, they'll know in the next life, I'm going to see you again. Keep an eye out for me, because when I cross over and you cross over, I'm looking for you. And it brings peace. So that's older in life, of course, but think about people that are in the middle of their life. Letting go of someone that they love so much is one of the biggest lessons they'll ever learn. Through a divorce or through a death or through a loss, it's like one of the biggest lessons, because they think there's never going to be anyone else. But this is, don't think of it that way. Think of it that we're always together. Think of it that we're losing this moment between us. But if we're soul tied, and you're guided to me and I'm guided to you, and we're meant to be, it doesn't matter what universe we're in. It doesn't matter what time and space that we're in. I know we're going to have a rebirth judgment, because that's what's meant to be. So I'm willing to let you go. Anyways, think of the ice cream. Look for the next chapter with your lover. See where you guys are going next. Let them go. Get this space. Lose them. Love you. Go into this isolation. That's what Pisces is good at. Hold your breath. Dive deep. Hang on, guys. A kitten is wanting me. So you lay down. A kitten is beckoning at my door. Oh, precious kitten. Is it happy? Oh, it's little happy. Oh, it's my little sweetheart. No, you leave him alone. You go lay down. And guys, go away. Go on. We have a happy kitten in our reading. And Happy wants to come say hello. Say hello, Happy. Say hello. Look at this precious kitten. Here, let me lift it up a little bit so you could see him better. I know, I've got the puppy in my lap and the kitten in my hands. Let's see. Let's let everyone see you. Let's let everyone see this. Look how big you're getting, little kitten. Let everyone see how big. He's not that big. He just kind of looks that big. Look at this precious kitten. Look at this little baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are, little baby. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You say hi to everyone. Say cheer up and look at rebirths and new beginnings. Look at the new births. New births are fun. Yes, they are. Oh, it's a baby cat. Oh, it's a baby cat. Oh, I love you. Oh, you beautiful kitten. Yes, you are. Okay. I know, we're still getting over ringworm around here, but I don't care. Kisses belong to the cat. Sumo.
Give him to me.
Oh.
I'll take all my attention of him.
Oh, he's so beautiful. He was meowing for you. He was by the door. Settle. Okay. Anyways. See, that kitten was a sign. Don't fear new beginnings. New beginnings are awesome. You know? Mama cat had to be a mama someday and change from being a kitten so she could have more beautiful kittens. I don't know. We're just talking about death and rebirth and judgment. What dies will get reborn. It will come back transformed, renewed, different, but still part of the same. So enjoy your ice cream, guys. Don't whine about it. I don't know. This card is saying, trust your instincts. When you feel overwhelmed, because here you are going through another loss. Eight of Cups. Pisces, this is what you're good at. This is your karma. This is your specialty. If you have Pisces, which you're watching me because you have Pisces, but if you have Pisces, know that your specialty in this lifetime will have something to do with learning the art of letting go. You are going to learn it. That is your destiny. And you will. And then you're going to have this beautiful rebirth. So anyways, be grateful. Grateful for everything. Let's go ahead and get into Chamunda. She's frightening me, but we're going to see what's up. Chamunda, what do you want to tell us, Pisceans, about this energy? Her unerring instinct for spiritual protection arises spontaneously, even when we do not realize we need it. So, spiritual protection, even when we don't realize that we actually need spiritual protection. Sometimes we don't realize just how far we've actually gone and become entangled into a relationship, a thought pattern, money seeking, or worry. Let's just go ahead and say worry. You always are looking at Virgo anyways. Worry. Sometimes you don't realize how entangled you are into all of this stuff until it's too late. You don't realize that you need Kali's powerful intervention, knowing what to allow and what to fight against. And that requires wisdom. That requires experience. Holding the space for an inner or outer conflict to be resolved involves discipline. Okay, so this is an inner or outer conflict for Pisces, and it's going to require discipline, which is why you have to lose them to love you. You have to go into this holding of your breath. Lay down. You have to go through this holding of your breath and sinking deep into the water on your own, okay? And that's right, discernment. Chamunda is the fearless wisdom, patience, and discipline needed to conquer a difficult situation, and she is with you now. Guys, it's God who's with you. It is. God who's with you in the loss of a family member. When your heart aches tremendously, you're suffering in extreme grief. The only thing that is getting you through is Chamunda, God, Source, Spirit, Creator, the Holy Spirit, the inner power. That's what gets you through. And there's this divine inner wisdom that tells you, and you know it in your spirit, because I've been through a lot of death, and I'm sure you have too. But there's this place where it's like, I know this isn't going to last forever. I know this grief is going to dissolve to be a lesser grief. I know that right now, the tears, the anguish, the sleepless nights, the distraught energy will go away. I know that it will get better. And in the moment, we need that, because that's our inner wisdom. That's our discernment. That's our inner spirit. That's Chamunda. That's God saying, hey, you're protected. You're going to get through this. And I'm going to help you carry the weight of this grief. We're going to carry the weight. Just be with me in this moment. Yes, little meow meow. Don't smuggle him too much in there, okay?
I don't want to leave.
I know. But swathed in blood red light representing her life and power, Chamunda has multiple arms, and it indicates her divine activity. She's always busy doing something. Steph, may I ask a prayer for my mom? She is fighting stage 4 lung cancer. Yes, Mia, we can definitely do that. I'm so sorry, and my heart goes out with you for your mom, and we can say a prayer right now for that, because that's important, okay? Spirit, I please ask that you humbly be with us right now in this prayer, and you please help me as mother who is suffering with stage 4 lung cancer. I know you're aware of this and what the mother must be going through and the karmas she must go through and what Mia must go through, but give them strength and peace and give them every ounce of wisdom to learn from this and to grow from this and to take this with faith that miracles do happen if that is destiny. And Spirit, be with them. And I send as much healing and love and good karma as we can to Mia's mother, that she may have as much time to spend with Mia as possible, as seen in her life and in her chart. Spirit, I ask that if there is a miracle, if there is a moment of healing, that you can give that to her right now, that you can send that to her. And Spirit, we all send our love and our light towards Mia's mom, that she may be protected from extreme pain and protected against fears, and that she goes through them with bravery and she goes through them with love, and that you shield and protect her as much as possible, and that you give her the strength to endure this and to pull through if that is what is destined. And give this family peace in their hearts with what's happening, and for them to all remember the joy of life and rebirth, and that there's beauty even in death, and that this relationship will be transformed because of this in a good way. It will be transformed with destiny, and that she is always with me, and no matter where she is, in spirit and in mind, and even physically, but she will always be there. Amen. And little Happy's meowing again. Happy. Happy. Kitten. Kitten. Oh, he wants to go out. Okay. So, all right, Chamunda has multiple arms. She's obviously very active in the spirit world. The skull and the crescent moon resting atop a funeral pyre from her crown. Let's dive in there so you guys can see it a little bit better. Swathed in blood red light, representing her life force and power, Chamunda has multiple arms to say that she can do multiple things at once. She is the goddess of death. And she is karmic retribution. Yet she is protective. And her 3 deeply socketed eyes are so intense, they are said to burn away the evil in all worlds and in all dimensions. So she provides protection, destructiveness. This includes gossip, other kinds of black magic, which, not unlike gossiping, uses intention, words, and action to work against another person's well-being. Oh, and I see 1010 on the camera there.
Everybody here. Baby Callie, Cadence, Butterfly, baby stuff.
Well, all the kittens are here, huh?
Yeah, they're all here.
Well, that's because they're following Mama.
I can't touch them because I went to the bathroom.
Well, open the door and let them go downstairs. Matthew, let them go.
You don't have to come in here.
Okay, just leave the door open so they can go be what they're doing. Chamunda is referred as the queen of her soul tribe. She's the ancient mother goddess known as the Matrikas. She's the only one worshipped independently, though, and the only one not connected with a masculine consort. She's independent. She's fierce and unique, and she emanates this feminine power, the divine goddess. So notice how she comes in overall, underall for the Pisces, which is without a male consort, without the DM. She is alone and independent, which is the 8 of Cups. So there's a big karmic message for you, Pisces, that you were meant to go into this as a part of an independent path. She represents and expresses the consciousness that is potentially protective and destructive depending on your actions. These beings are particularly upset by negative expressions of masculine energy. So she does not like negative expressions of masculine energy, which is destructive, cheating, lying, abusive, abandoning behavior. That's toxic. So she is definitely against any, and it doesn't matter who's male or female, but masculine energy, okay? When it is healthy, it's strong and creative and protective and generative. So we love masculine energy when it's strong and good. But when masculine energy is toxic, it's exploitive, dominating, damaging, seeking progress at any cost. And this is profoundly disruptive. And it is the unchecked demonic destructiveness of greed. Chamunda is worshipped as the ruler of sacred erection, and she is the symbolic energy of the power over masculine energy. When the feminine has been desecrated in any way, she will not hesitate to retaliate with fierce compassion, which from our human perspective may seem a little bit like chaos. Yet the phallus is also a symbol of her honoring the potential power and creativity of a healthy masculine energy. I think it's safe to say for the Pisces, male or female, okay, you suffer with being abused by a masculine energy in some way, mentally, emotionally, or physically. And you've been put down by that power. And she overall says, listen, I'm here to let you know, like, I'm dealing with it. I'm not going to let them get away with it. I'm not going to let you be hurt like that. The universe looks out for the feminines that are being run over in those ways. So she's like, if you've been desecrated in any way, disrespected, gossiped about, taken advantage of, used, I will honor your femininity. I will honor you, and I will come and avenge you. And I will not let someone get away with that. But there is this acknowledgement here that we're hurt. And it's okay to start over. Again, if you're hurt from someone, the most important thing is to let go of your abuser, of the person who hurt you, and just release them and not carry them with you because they ruin your present. Releasing them is helping you. I don't know. This just goes on and on, right? It's such a good message. All right. A lot of you guys have been hurt by many, many men, you know? But the message here today is there is one man that is a soulmate, that is a destined lover, that is meant to be on your path per destiny, star, wheel of fortune, judgment. There is someone that is meant to be on your path. And yes, you've gone through cycles, but they're here to help you awaken that it's okay to let go of them. It's okay. Let's do that and then see what happens, right? So this is what the karmas are, but let's see what happens after these karmas. Okay, Spirit, what news do you have for us for dealing with these karmas, being grateful, loving self, walking away from this, being okay to start over again? What is in store? Ooh, get to know each other again, learning to meet one another's need for love in a new part of your relationship. That's important for you guys to grow. All right, and then you got true love. All right, Spirit's like, look, you see, letting go is not so scary. You're going to let them go with the way things are, and you're going to get a new version of them, revamped, new cycle. Let's be excited. Mama. Let's be excited. And I know this is whack, but it came to me again in this reading. Another example. I don't know why I'm like, you guys are not children. I don't know why the universe wants me to talk about examples, but whatever, okay? All of a sudden, a Honda Civic came to my mind. And it's the early 2000s. And someone has this Honda Civic fully souped up. We're going back to the Fast and Furious days, right? So imagine this Honda Civic souped up. It's got LEDs. It's got the sunroof. It's got the bomb paint job. All of it. And so your Honda Civic's looking fly as ever. It's got the music system in it. It's looking fly. And now it's 20 years later. And we're going to say goodbye to this car. And we have someone like, no, I love my car. I love it. But it's got 200,000 miles. It's looking a little bit more rough. All right. It's just not in its glory days. Yeah. It's just the Honda Civic was great. We're going to revamp it. And then Honda revamps. Okay. Don't be afraid to let go of that Honda Civic. Life is full of changes. Don't be afraid to love a Honda Pilot. Because maybe now you have kids and they need movies in the back. And now they've invented this beautiful moonroof that's like the size of the entire car. And now they have a sunroof. And now they have full leather interior. And now they have heated seats. And now they have a better music system. Now they have bucket seats, right? Now they have seats that have cooling seats features. You know, so it's like, don't be afraid to let go of the old and embrace the new, the reversion, the revamp of your Honda life. You're leaving your Honda Civic days and going into Honda Pilot days. Or maybe you're just getting into a new Honda Civic, a newer version, you know, and it's like, don't be afraid to explore this newer version of yourself, this single self. Maybe the new part of you is now single. Maybe the new part of you is at peace with being alone and enjoying that. You know, maybe the new version of you is older, mature, and more wise. And you have to let go of your 20s self, your 30s self, whatever. Hello, baby. You know, so it's okay to let go of those things. You obviously know that. It's okay to embrace being older. So, you know, the message here is like, why are we worried about this transition, Pisces? Why are we scared of death? It's really not death. It's rebirth into something new, into someone new, into a new place. That's a celebration. Maybe the passing of this life or the passing of this relationship was painful. But the rebirth is something to celebrate. You know, and it's like, I don't want to be afraid of that rebirth. It's what you need to tell yourself. It's okay to let go of the relationship that you have with your masculine right now. Because to be honest, he wasn't exactly making you happier. He wasn't exactly fulfilling every dream. He or she wasn't hitting every note. So letting go of them as a soulmate is allowing them to be born into the new version of their new self. And why is that sad? Don't you want your man or your woman to become the mature version of themselves? Let them go. And then you guys can get to know each other again, because if it's destiny, which it is, Magician, Two of Cups, Star card, Wheel of Fortune, if it's destiny to start this again, transformed, number 44, then it's destiny. And down here we have true love, number 30. This is a once-in-a-lifetime love. But it's not always going to stay the same, and it will change. Let it. Close my door, please.
Why?
Because I'm trying to read and you're loud. All right, so we're going to let this transform. You're going to let go. Let's see what your person wants to tell you. Because you're going to get to know him again. And he could be a she, but you're going to get to know him again. And he'll have something to say after you guys get through this cycle of learning to let go and learning the art of letting go. Mastering the art of letting go. That's really your thing. So Pisces mastering the art of letting go of their love, letting go of their past, letting go of their BS brings what? Your masculine says, listen, Pisces, I regret how I handled things in the past with you and I. I have some regrets. I didn't handle things between you and I the way that I should have, okay? There's some regrets. My karmic situation is ending, and I don't want to run away from you anymore, okay? Bottom 3. Also, I'm healing and it's painful. Our connection is worth waiting for, I promise. I feel heartache too. So your person is suffering because they don't want to lose you either. This letting go is not just for you. They're also experiencing the loss of you because you bring them joy, you bring them happiness. They like to pursue you because you're loving, you're nurturing, you're warm. You're giving. You feel great. And them having to go through the death of this again is very painful for them as well. They're experiencing loss just like you on this karmic plane, on this soul tie connection. They're experiencing it with you. And they're like, I hate this just as much as you do. Imagine both of you hating this together secretly. So that's what's going on. And anyways, this is going to allow them to heal. And they're kind of like, don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. Don't be scared in your isolation without me. Don't be frightened that you're starting over, because so am I. Don't be afraid that you're walking in lonely areas of your life, that you are swimming in lonely waters, and you're holding your breath in the deep. So am I. I'm holding my breath in the deep. We're going to do this together in the astral simultaneously. And when you and I come back up for air, we're going to be reunited. This is a connection worth waiting for. So you are going to get to know each other again. That's written in the cards. Yay, you're going to get to know each other again. Yay, yay, yay. Oh, all right. I was just getting one last message. It flew out like a bat out of hell. Let's see. One last message for Pisces. We have Breeze. She who surprises. Surprise, discovery, and revelation. Woo, woo. And guess what? Oh, guys. Oh my God. Both of these cards are full of butterflies. Are you seeing this? Let me dive in. Look. Both of them. You know butterflies are the sign of transformation. Scorpio, death, rebirth. All right? Both of these cards are showing it. We have Orchid, she who thrives, flourish, prosper, and blossom. Pisces, here's the surprise. You're actually going to prosper. You're going to have abundance. You are going to blossom. Not everyone gets a happy ending. Don't think, oh, she's just another reader giving another happy ending. Hey, do you watch my channel? Half of my readings are miserable because it's real life. Half of my readings are painful. We're stuck here. This is what's going on. This is life, you know? But you're lucky that there's another half that actually do, honestly, get these beautiful surprises, these blessings, these joyful messages of a good turnout, because that's awesome. That's life. 50-50. Mia, you've had so many synchronicities in this reading. The Honda, the energy that I was talking about that you've been saying, oh my gosh, this is a sign, this is a sign, this is a sign. Now the butterflies. He bought you earrings that were butterflies when you were together. More signs for you. Mia, this message really touches home for you. I know it. So listen good. This connection is going to transform. This death that you're going through, right here, judgment, with your man or woman, this soulmate, this masculine, temporary. Your relationship will not be the same. But I really want to say this. Thank God it's not the same. Because, whoa, your relationship with this man or woman, I just want to say it kind of sucked. Okay? It sucked. And you guys went through a lot of suffering, and that's just saying it lightly. I'm so glad that this is ready to end. This is a painful and emotional ending, and I know you don't really want to walk away from this person or walk away from the situation or whatever, but it's a loss you're going to have to walk away from, and we're going to start fresh and we're going to start brand new. Even if it's with business and career, walk away from your original plans. We're starting fresh. We're starting new. It's going to get better. Breeze, she who surprises, stands watching at her window. She is singing a song we can't hear, but the butterflies can hear it. They are attracted to her nature as if she were a living representation of nectar. She is their butterfly queen, who can direct them to the sweetest flowers. She oversees pollination of not only the flora, but of humankind as well. One of her favorite things is the unexpected discovery. It isn't only the surprise bringing Breeze her happiness, but the feeling of divinity that comes with the marvelous moment of revelation from within. And look at that, 11 people, 11 thumbs up, and 110 minutes, which is another 11. So we just saw 11, 11, 11, and now it's 111 minutes. That's awesome. A lot of ones, guys. New beginnings, Pisces. When this card of surprise shows up in your reading, expect the unlocked for a moment. If you are receptive and fortuitous and unheralded insight, you stand a very good chance of finding the answers you need. The key here is the message may come in an unusual way. You cannot expect a straightforward response, rather a sign. Look, 111, 11, 11, again. Those are signs. It's not straightforward, it's a sign. And the 11s represent a doorway and a path. And you're on the right path. So look for patterns. Wow, we're literally seeing patterns. Look for patterns. Perhaps you see a caterpillar over and over, or maybe it will be the caterpillar that you see as a chrysalis and then a butterfly. Maybe it's a synchronistic numbers pattern. Maybe it's certain movies and songs, places. Whatever the symbol is, don't worry if you don't understand it in that very moment. Sometimes discovery comes only after you've gotten some knowledge deep within yourself, but just allow the process to unfold. Ask yourself this: how can I pay closer attention to the signs that I'm being given? Well, astrology, numerology, that's how you can pay closer attention. Tarot, psychics, buy readings, buy all kinds of readings, astrology readings, tarot readings, different kinds, because there's always going to be signs and symbols in a personal reading. It's going to come out through the cards, through their words, whatever. But that's a good way to look at the signs, okay? Number 2, how can you discover your own divine direction? And last, what is being revealed to you? And I'll just read quickly through Orchid. I won't spend too much time on her. Butterflies flock to her. Her eyes show off the vibrant nature of the gold irises set off by the delicate butterflies. This is an energy that sweeps back into her soul. Nectar is just glowing from her lips. She attracts wealth in all forms. Wealth in companionship, wealth in shelter, wealth in money. She has learned how to live so she can be a magnet for advancement. Orchid demonstrates how to live a good life while maintaining her innate humaneness. This card assures you that success is yours. Expansion is going to vibrate all around you. Your job is going to be coming up with abundance. There's going to be good times if you have a current business. Remember, wealth comes in many forms. It could even be a new friend is as valuable as money in the bank. But stay open to the myriad of ways that good fortune can arrive, because you, my friend, have received the card like a 4-leaf clover. And it should not be overlooked, because there's going to be a dollar bill next to it. if you should pick up both while you're at it, you're very lucky. Ask yourself, what does successfulness look like to you? And second, what can you accomplish with an unexpected windfall? And how can you view abundance less narrowly? Okay, so look at abundance in so many ways. All right. Guys, it's going to be a leap of faith. You're going to lose something, but you're going to gain so much more if you're willing to lose it and you're not feeling forced. Okay? Remember to stick with the people who pull the magic out of you, not the madness. Let go of what's not happy. Take a deep breath and dive deep as you endure whatever loss you're going to be going through, because when you come up for air, something beautiful and new and vibrant will be waiting. So, Pisces, get ready for the rebirth. There's another sign, 1212, up there. I'm going to end this reading. Thank you so much for watching me. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. Oh, my pink rose deck. I don't know where it's at in the moment. I need to find it. I will try to find it later, but I don't know where it's at the moment. I have tons of cards. Once I start my new astrology channel, you guys are going to see all the cards because they're probably going to be on shelves behind me. But I'll find it. If you guys are looking for a personal or private reading, please go to my website. It's in the description below. I would love to read for you. I would love to see what cards come out for you. If you would like a astrological consultation about your karma or your relationships, please, I have that available on my website as well. Go ahead and order, and let's get that done. There's a little bit of a wait, but believe me, it's worth of the wait. It's not too long, okay? You will get it before Christmas, all right? It's not too long. But go ahead and order so I can put you on the books. For those of you that are waiting for me to finish your readings, sorry about the delay with Maddie's birthday and Halloween and everything that's going on. I'm going to deliver you guys your personal private readings by this weekend. So I'm starting to work on the catch-up tonight, and I'm going to get them all delivered by the weekend. So everyone that's expecting a reading, it will be delivered. As far as cards, I'm working on packing up your packages today. Yay! I'm going to put some goodies in there. I'm going to put some surprises in there. Of course, you're going to get the heart gemstones. You're going to get your cards. You're going to get some extra goodies. And a card personally written by me to you with a personal message about what I feel for your situation and gratitude for your order and a little gift, an early Christmas gift in there, okay? So, anyways, I love you guys, and I'll be shipping those out very soon. So that's it. If you want some free cards, I'm going to be doing a couple answered questions in a separate video, but since this one is 118 minutes, I don't want to drag the video out further with the questions at the end. So I'm just going to do a separate one real quick. Okay. So follow me over there. Please make sure you hit the like button. Please make sure you subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. And I am looking for more subscribers on my website. Please consider subscribing for $33 a month or even $122 a month so you can get your full free packages of a lot of free readings and bonuses. I have a surprise for my subscribers this Christmas. I'm going to be giving you guys quite a few gifts for your subscriptions. So if you are a subscriber from November to December, you should expect a substantial gift to you. And believe me, you're not going to want to miss it. It's an expensive gift. So you're not going to want to miss it. So please consider subscribing to my $122 a month so you can get your surprise. For those of you that subscribe for $33 a month, you're still going to get a surprise as well. It just won't be so extravagant, but you will get one as well. So thank you all for your subscriptions. If you want to know more information about that, it's www.jks1111.com. Go to subscribe, and you can look into what you get over there. I'm going to be editing that later today, so you could see what it is. It is a physical gift, Doja Cell, and I'm going to be making it. And it's not only a physical gift, it's also something else which has value, but it is definitely a physical gift as well. So it's totally worth it. All right, well, I love you guys, and I hope to see you over there. So I'll see you in a minute at the free readings next. I love you guys. Remember, like I always say, this is a journey, not a destination, so just keep swimming. Oh, I speak my truth. Are you doing free questions in another live stream? Yes, I'm going to be doing free questions next as soon as I hang up. I'm going to click on and just do a few free questions. So I hope to see you over there. Please hit the bell icon so you know when I'm live as you subscribe to me, okay? I'll see you over there on the other side. Love you, bye.